one. Up.
Oh yeah.
Just touch high leg it.
Wee, it's alright. You're gonna get bumps.
Yeah, I tried to just a little bit higher this one. So. At the same time as you may feel like that.
Yeah, it's tricky. Hey, that slot on the camera is a fucking tricky spot. And here it's hard, but you've done well for not bracing and then putting your hand up and staying in the general position, recovering. A lot of people would go like that then. Well, that was good that you didn't. Yeah. Good, sliding back on your side, coming in. See these guys exit. Nice, so you are going to feel people's burble every now and then. Once you start doing more back angles, you'll have like 6 cunts out there on the back. It's going to be pretty burbly, hey? So you best just do what you've done there. Just chill, yeah? Let yourself get clean air. Don't try to punch through the burble or anything. Just let yourself wait for a bit. Let the air clear. Let the person who's in the burble just kind of fall out of the burble and get clean wind. If you're the person in the burble, just wait, feel the clean wind, and then pin it. If you try to pin it early, which you don't here, which is hard to show you a shitty example. If you try to pin it early, you might end up on a different pitch. You can see here you both are on different pitches, angles, but it sorts itself out pretty quick. Whereas other times, if people are in the burble, you might have your angle facing this way, and then all of a sudden they arch like this, and then they come out of the burble and all their fucking torso is just presented completely different to everyone else's, and that's when they lose a lift. So you're better off just waiting, dropping through the burble on the exit on your back, and then once you feel clean air, then pinning for it. Really good here as well, Aaron. Nice awareness. You can see as he's starting to come in, he looks down and you actually see Brendan. You know, oh yep, I'll just move around in there, and then you find your clear spot, then you start approaching. Really good. Great awareness. That's exactly what we're looking for. Cool. You were starting to play with that, changing the torso, hey? Yep. You can see it flattens you right out there. So now you want to lean back if you're going to go over. Now the trick is when you're leaning back, if you're in this kind of a shape here, you can lower the torso and push the shoulders back, so your body starts doing this and starts going steeper. Or if you're in this one here, you can have pulling the chest open a little bit.
Yeah.
So that changes the pitch and it goes steeper. But the thing is, you don't want to do, if you're in this one here, you don't want to leave this leg here as is and just arch this. So you don't want to turn it into something that ends up turning like this and really arching, yeah? You want to keep that leg, whatever it is, high, okay? And then allow the torso to start going down. So if you do start doing that, it ends up kind of coming in this shape here still, yeah? If you go too much and the legs become lower than the head almost, like that, so you can see how on the horizon that's sort of slower, this part here is going to act as drag and it's going to start pulling you backwards. So it'll have the opposite effect, and you'll start lifting in this direction rather than starting to go steeper. Yeah, legs look much better. You're not really pushing on them too much. It will happen every now and then again, but really good, much better discipline. Yeah, don't rush. So see here how you didn't come up on the side, you just came here. So come right up level with me, which you do in the next one. I said, nah, come level. And now you've come up there, yeah? Much better. That's where we want you. Coming up on the side, not down. So the other one you can go down when you're gripping on the leg, and the other one come right up. So the grips were a bit hard sometimes every now and then, but that's all good. It's going to get better with practice.
My first time with my hands out like this,
Mm-hmm.
and I was playing around with it.
Cool. So using that little rudder. So as you get that grip, if you're reaching out, you're going to be presenting more drag. So this will slow you down. You can see how you're pretty much on level. Then you've presented that slight bit of drag, and then it's dropped you off level. That little bit. If we go frame by frame, there it is there. Because there's nothing, no drag. Now there's just that slight bit more, maybe only be like 3-4 centimeters, you know, but that's enough to change that head level from, if I see the arrow, the head level's here, and now you're starting to drop back that little bit. Yeah, so it's as you're coming, you don't even really need to reach for the grip, just flying that grip in. Just as you see what happens on the space station kind of thing, how they're flying the docking system in. Going for the leg, same thing, just that reaching. So it's just going to get out of that habit of reaching. If you do reach and you do find it easy to reach, you may need to compensate more with legs. So as you reach with the arms, take away with the legs and accelerate with the legs. That also works as well. So let's see here. You might even brake a little bit with the legs as well as you go to grip. Let's see. Yeah, so there you can see as well here, there's that slight change.
That one side.
Yeah, with the torso. The torso is nice and even. I'm looking at the horizon. That's what I'm looking at here as a reference point. And see how it flattens out slightly as well. Yeah, so keeping that drive in, keeping those legs straight. So it's just slightly, just being aware of more things than just the arms, about the torso, the legs, all this kind of stuff. And you'll find it's just, you don't have, once you do this, you don't stop thinking about it. It just becomes easier. So you'll just find that there's just more and more shit you fucking start thinking of. Sweet. So here on the bread and back, that's where you want to probably start adding brakes at about here. So you don't really want to go more forwards than this in this distance. So here's when you can start arching more and start driving towards the camera. Whereas you'll see you're kind of starting to go slip forwards, and there's that point you stop there. Wait. So where you stop there, rather than coming back, that's where you want to drive. So okay, you're too far forwards, come back, you're about this location, and that's what Aaron does. So now he's starting to drive up. Yeah, and see the legs?
Yeah.
And his torso. So if you bring your legs in a little bit, your legs are a bit more wider. You can see that slight push with the hips, and watch that slight change. So he's kind of flat, he's on a certain pitch, he's a certain angle, and now he changes his angle. And now, see that slight change?
Yep.
And that's what's making him come up. Really good with the hands there, man. Aaron, really good.
It makes it look sexier, right?
Yeah.
It does. It's like, before it looks like force now.
That's all that matters, man. Because he put his gram.
Some of the fucking shit that comes out of your mouth, cunt. Yeah, cool. Straighten the legs there. All right, let's wee, and there we go again. That fucking head. Oh, let's break off. No, it wasn't break off. Yeah, it's that head. So you'll see as well something else that happens as you're coming in. So look at the left hand.
Yeah.
See how that comes out, and that also will drag you off that way. So there we go. So you want to try and think about in this position here, really be aggressive, get that fucking shoulder down. Nice and in forward here, this is good. Nice and in front.
Then let's try to slow this down.
And break off, yeah. So I'll go back, we'll watch from a bit longer because we've seen everyone else.
Watch me wobble.
Back. You're right, so it's good getting over on your side. That's good. And now it seems like you're playing with the legs now. Sweet. So really I think because you're up quite high here.
Yeah.
When you're looking at the group, are you looking? Say if I'm you here. I'm gonna get this camera. Would I be here or would I be up here?
Then just then.
Yeah, if essentially I'm you, where am I looking from your view right now? Would you be
down to the right, down below me to the right hand side?
You'd feel, you reckon when you're chasing?
Yeah, when I was coming from way.
No, when you're where are you? Yeah, when you're here. See here?
Yeah.
So what view would you have at the moment? It looks like I'd say, yeah, I'd be there.
Yeah.
That's if you'd be looking at.
Because there's a long way away there.
Yeah.
As I come around, you're sort of down.
Yeah. So if that's the case, and I'm down here, you don't want to aim here. You want to fly over here.
Yeah. I was going that.
Yeah, you're trying to go. I mean, fly up there.
Okay.
And when you fly up there, you'll find then you might be even more above, but then you can drive down.
Yeah, okay. You was
Yeah.
definitely going that way you were.
Yeah.
Not where you were going to be. Okay.
because you come and approach from this angle each time. And you're getting back, no worries. I think it's just once you take that time, it's taken that time up to get back from here. So you're rising a bit there. Yeah, see how you start to lose that lift and you're dropping below us? Yeah, and that's causing that, making that hard with the head there. So from here, I'd say I'd be over here somewhere, like that. So if that's the case, boost up above and then drop down. And then you'll find you probably won't have that wash off thing because you're not getting up going, whee!
Yeah, so it's much speed with not much.
Yeah.
Shoulders down, keep this.
Yeah, keep that and look like this.
Yep.
And you're gonna find, because you're looking down with you have the head down and you're looking up through the eyes, what the vision you're gonna see is you're gonna see that, and I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
Like this. So you're gonna see fuck all, and even if what you need to do, go, okay, there they are. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
Yeah.
Yep. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Yep. And then by the time you look, yep, then we should be down here.
Yeah, sweet. Okay.
You know what I mean? So you are taking that head off, 1,000, 2,000, 3, and then you check. 1, 2, 3, check. Like that. Never done that before. Yeah. Sweet. Cool. Yeah, good. Very good. Wow. Yeah, you can see exactly what I mean. Yeah.
Well, because I was going to go for the other but I was like, no, it's 2. You have to go there.
Yeah. Cool. Sweet. Let's do that exact one again. Each one's getting better. Yeah.